So, we're giving the NASCAR trucks a go. This is the Auto Club Speedway, previously known as Fontana. It's slightly unique in that it is a proper D, so you've got the straight edge and then a constant turn. None of the tri-oval business like you have with Talladega, Daytona, Atlanta, those circuits. This one's 2 miles. The banking's also not that steep compared to places like Daytona and Talladega for a 2-mile circuit, so it's a whopping 60 laps. I'm pretty sure we have cautions.
20th place.
As this is C class of C license event.
Stay behind Marinaro in the outside column.
I'm new to these, so expecting too much from myself on this.
Catch up to Marinaro.
This is a very wide circuit. If I remember rightly, I've seen in few IndyCar races and things like that here, they sometimes do go 4 wide. It's a lot of space.
You need to get closer to Marinaro.
So, in theory, the idea here is to try and stay safe, to try and get myself towards the B license. I need to complete 4 of these races. Once I've completed 4, if I stay below a safety rating of 4, I will get an automatic promotion at the end of the current season, which is only a couple of weeks away now.
Okay, Ian, be ready.
If I can get it above 4, I get an automatic promotion to B license.
Green, green, green.
Just let that guy go.
Hold your line.
So I'm relatively new to this.
Hello.
Don't know how long it takes the tyres to warm up. This is a bumpy track. I can feel that much. Oh,
Outside.
somebody.
Clear high.
Go in there.
Car high. Still there.
This is a truly 100% flat out circuit. Just keep
Clear high.
your
Start's okay. Now find your group.
flat to the accelerator.
Outside.
I'm not sure you can actually. Certainly not the first few laps. Definitely a bit of twitchiness going on here.
Still there. Clear outside.
Wow, I wasn't expecting him to come right down there. Might I remember of IndyCars, they used to use sort of a higher groove here, whereas you traditionally know you tend to stick to that white line. But certainly from my memory of the IndyCars, the drivers used to sit up on this higher line.
Outside. He's still there. He's still there. Clear low.
This is quite a tricky old track. This constant
Car ahead is Williams.
D bend.
The leader has just done a 41.6. That lap time was 44.0.
I don't know if as the fuel starts to drop off, whether it's going to become a little bit easier to make these corners a little bit faster. Yeah, this Oh yeah, I would imagine on screen this is looking really dead easy. Like, you can't stress how much these cars are actually sliding. In all honesty, at the back. It's nothing like Daytona and Talladega where you're just flat out.
Alright Ian, fuel window opens on lap 15. It will end on lap 37. Turner is gaining on you. The gap's now 3.4 seconds.
So, this is a 60 lap race. And it's looking like we've got a pit stop. Definitely got a pit stop. Wasn't sure of that, whether we'd need a pit stop for fuel, but we will. I'm hoping Mr. Dave, Mr. Jim will sort that out for me. I will just concentrate on deciding whether I want to take tyres, which I'm assuming I will. Of course, it's the do you take the when do you pit? Normally, most people obviously try and pit under caution, so it's going to be a case of wait for them to prop up.
You've just done a 42.8.
Quite happy at the moment, just sitting here. To be brutally honest, every time I come round here I feel as though the back end's going to come round on me. A little bit. I haven't started to get any real confidence in the car yet.
Your lap time was 43.1.
Mr. Bill Turner is closing up very, very fast. He's obviously going to be looking to get past.
Car low. Still there. Still there. Clear inside. Okay, Liam, car high.
This could actually be one of those races where I probably should really put my bigger
43.0.
bigger rim on rather than using my Formula rim.
Hold your line. Hold your line. You're still there. You're clear outside. Car outside. Still there. Clear outside. Outside. Still there. The car behind is catching. The gap's now 5.1 seconds. Hold your line. Still there.
And if it's a good thing to be doing this.
He's still there. Hold your line. Still there. Clear high. Got car high.
Get
Still
off
there.
the corner
Still there.
quickly. There's some smoke just then.
Still there. P20. You've just done a 42.9. He's still there. He's still there. Clear high. Outside. Still
He's
there.
getting off the corners quicker than me.
Hold your line. Still there. Still there. Hold your line. Still there. Clear outside.
I might just drop back behind him for a moment.
P21. That lap was at 43.2.
Very spaced out this field. And then I guess it is a 2-mile oval, so
Car outside. Hold your line. Still there. Still there. Still there. Hold your line. P20. That was 42.9. Still there. Clear high.
wow, it's 60 laps of this. Oof, this thing is bumping all over the place. Try my line now.
That last lap was at 43.0.
I think we must be in 2 groups. There's no way that's all the cars in front of me there, is it? No, I'm 20 seconds behind the leader. It's definitely a lead group that have disappeared. Left everybody else to it. Well, they're coming round, yeah. I'm about halfway.
Your last lap time was at 43.1.
Not really moving anywhere at the moment, just kind of floating around in this hole.
20th place. The gap in front is now 0.8.
Guy in front's just tapped the wrong a little bit there. Just really easy to do. I cannot stress how much I am turning right. Oh no. Oof. I was not expecting him to come down quite
Car down low.
as abruptly as that.
They're inside.
That was close. Has he disappeared or is he coming back? This is always a concern, is they come back, where they're going to come back. Has he permanently left us? Try and use this guy in front to try and drag me up because he's a lap truck. I was going to see if I can use him to pull me up to this group a bit more.
The gap to Williams behind is increasing. It's now 2.0.
This is such a different oval experience to Daytona. I had to really slow up there. I was pushing up a lot. It might have come down just a bit too soon. Almost a third into the race.
Just done at 43.4. Okay, yeah, you're gaining on this car. The gap is
Not now.
2.6.
That's really pulled me back from him. Any slipstream that I might have been getting, definitely gone now. This could be in a bit slower, out a bit faster, hopefully. Type approach. Once you get that truck down to the white line, it's not too bad on that one.
You're gaining on the car in front. The gap's now 2.1.
Definitely giving these walls a bit too much respect, I'm sure I am. I'm picking up pace a little bit.
B18.
Can't get it down to the white line this time. Maybe that's the problem. As soon as I get in the draft, never done a pit. I've never done a pit stop here.
That lap time was 43.8.
It turns out to be a racing feed. Pit stop, that could prove interest.
You're pulling away from the guy behind. The gap's now 3.3 seconds.
But luck, we can have a caution. Hopefully it's not me that causes the caution. Pit stop. Oh, I'm getting close to that wall now. Definitely starting to get a bit braver or stupid. God, I really feel as though I'm slowing real down a lot now. Got the Amazon car in front of me. And a dyno care. That's a bit concerning me a little bit. Just a dyno, because he looks like he's a bit up for a race. The lead is 7 seconds, or only 7 seconds behind me now. So this is slowing us up now.
Inside. Hold your line. You're still there. Clear inside. Got a car low. Still there. Still there. P17. Clear low.
Right, sunshine. So, probably to watch this, I'm not sure if you're not into NASCAR racing and such like, you might find this a bit in it. Oh my lord, bumps on this track, unbelievable. Is that guy intentionally skidding towards the pit lane just then?
16. Car outside. Still there. Clear high.
Been advised I've got another 10 laps of fuel. I've never pitted here, so I am definitely going to lose out big time if this pit stop doesn't happen under caution. My entrance to pits is here somewhere. Just there.
Okay, half distance. We estimate 9 laps of fuel remaining. That lap was at 44.2. You're pulling away. The gap behind is now 0.9.
trying to open the steering up just to try and release it off the corners a bit faster. As I'm catching this guy, according to the lap times I am.
The guy in front is Ricker.
Ricker? A Ricker. Right, got leader not too far behind. I think it's pitted actually. I think that leader may have gone in the pits.
Alan is now leading.
That's always my understanding when on ovals anyway, you should really definitely pit as late as possible. I always thought. Because you just never know. And you might get a caution. Because things like pit stops could trigger cautions.
The leader, Alan, is pitting 10th position.
The game goes into overdrive. Oh!
Head is increasing. It's now 2.1 seconds.
Did that trigger a yellow flag? Nope. No caution.
All towards yellow, be
Oh
careful.
no! Oh! Yeah, we have.
Pace car is out. Line up single file behind Ricker. Safety car's out. Pits are closed. We think that Pearson has binned it.
That's the 20 car, so I've got to keep on going. Right, okay. Past the pace car. Okay. Got to pay attention here. I do not want to end the pits when they're closed. This is a new experience. Cautions. Oh my. Somebody's smoking. Guessing that's the guy who unfortunately crashed. The pit lane is open.
Safety car is out. Pits are now open. Alright Ian, you've got about 4 laps of fuel left.
This looks to be my opportunity to pit them. I'm going to take on tyres as well. Pit lane's still open. So now, a lesson learned here, I probably should have carried on going a bit faster actually, because
Car's pitting.
in reality, I don't really know how fast to enter this. These brakes are or not.
What's your speed limit in the pits? The pit lane speed limit is 89 kilometers per hour. We'll pull you to the end.
Oh no, please do not.
Benoit behind is pitting.
That flashed up closed there for a second.
Box in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Box now. You've got about 3 laps of fuel left.
That did not close. Oh. Please tell me that wasn't closed. Everybody's come in though. I've got a black flag up there. I'm probably just on caution at the moment. Now this is where, if you're good and you don't rely on crew chief, I guess You'd have put in a little bit less fuel. This hasn't sorted itself out yet, so there's no way I'm... Oh, please. I'll just pit under closed. Because he should have said pit lane's open.
Okay, Ian, get ready. Race will resume at the end of this lap.
What's this guy do? Pass car 17. What? I'm confused already. I'm in the outside line. Okay. Car 12. Ah, it looks like... Oh no, it's car 32. What's car 12? It's telling me to pass car 24. This guy... I'm meant to pass, stay behind 12, okay. Oof. A bit confusing there.
Pits are open.
Pits are open, he keeps saying... Keeps saying pits are open. There was a split second as I entered the pits there, I've got a horrible feeling that was pits closed, but I just followed everybody else in there. Just entirely sure how I've ended up in 7th place, but I complain about it at the moment. That means we've got the fast guys, I think, because they did pit. They pitted under racing conditions, so we're going to have the fast guys coming through behind us.
Safety car in this lap.
See what's likely to happen potentially if I have got a penalty, that when it says 1 lap to green we're going to get going and that's going to come up black flag. Oh, this is quite nerve-wracking. Being as far at the front, all I wanted to do is trundle around at the back. Definitely don't want to get involved with people, so if there's people out there that are faster, I'm not going to be doing anything hopefully too dangerous. At the same time, you can't go too slow in ovals because you're just going to get hit. Old tyres and all that. Car's going to go in. I love the way it takes such an amazing angle. Right, it's up to these guys up front. Control this.
Green flag, we're racing. Car low. 7th position. He's still there. He's still there. Hold your line. Inside to clear. Inside. Still there. Still there. Clear inside.
These people have got a bit more confidence on the cold tyres than me. Somebody's a bit like me. I can feel my car
Car high.
getting loose.
You're in the middle, 3 wide.
Oh my god.
Still there. Clear inside. Clear all round.
Oof. Definitely got a bit loose there. This guy's coming up behind me. Definitely carrying a bit more speed than me.
Still there.
Ooh.
He's still there. inside. Still there. Still there. Clear low.
Whoa.
Car inside. 8th place. Car down low. That was a
Sort of
43.2.
oh,
Clear
no.
inside. Car low.
I bet trapped it.
Still
Got
there.
trapped. Some trapped behind Lyle's a bit there.
Inside's clear.
Somebody's going. But like, I thought somebody was going off there.
Car high. He's still there. Hold your line. Clear high.
I believe we've got 18 laps to go, would you? Well, this lot jiggering around.
The lap time was at 43.2.
Oh man! Oh, the guy in front of me is actually a lap car. Oh no, not a blinker, not a blinker. Don't need a blinker on an oval. But most of these guys are lap cars around me.
That lap was at 42.2.
That doesn't mean they're slow though. This guy coming up my inside's got some, clearly got some speed. As I'm a bit trapped in here.
Car outside. Hold your line. Still there. Clear outside. Got car high. Hold your line.
This guy, I am actually.
That was at 42.6. Hold your line. Still there. Clear high.
The number 3 car is the car I'm actually effectively racing in.
Car outside.
He's coming down on me, is he?
Still there.
Ooh, that was
Clear
that was
outside.
feeling tight, I'll tell you.
Car outside. Still there. Hold your line. Still there.
Come on, Bill, give me a push.
42.5. He's still there. You're in the middle, 3 wide. Clear high. Inside. He's still there. Clear all round.
I'll gain one, lose one.
Car low. Still there. You've just done at 42.6. Still there. Hold your line. Clear low.
This guy 15, he's a lap car. Jesus, lap guys.
P7. Your last lap time was at 42.5. Car outside. Hold your line.
Come off the old accelerator, not there.
Clear outside.
Right, this guy immediately behind me, I believe he's for position again.
He's still there. He's still there.
Oh no, I twitched out there.
Inside.
It definitely looked like he was coming up.
Clear low. Inside.
That's where my inexperience of this oval is definitely telling now.
Still there. He's still there. Still there. Inside's clear.
Yeah, I'm losing positions now, hand over fist. Whew. God. Trying to get a nice little rhythm going. Ah, bit of a tap on the wall there. That definitely won't help.
B10. The gap is now about a car high. That was a clear high.
Come on. Definitely slowing. Just can't seem to get the laps in now. That little bit of touch on the wall I think has given me some aero damage.
That lap time was 43.1.
So I'd much prefer to be lower down than that, but
Still
I'd have
there.
cut him off, wouldn't I, if I'd have done that.
Still there. Hold your line. Hold your line. Hold your line. Still there. Clear inside.
Come on. Getting this Diaz's toe.
B11.
I just can't, yeah, I'm just not carrying the speed into this corner like these guys. I'm doing, my laps are now heading back towards what they were at the, before the pit stops, whereas these guys are still setting 42s, the leaders.
Car low. Still there. Still there. Still there. Still there. B12. You've just done a 43.3. Clear low.
These guys are in the 42s. Nowhere near that. Seven laps to go. And some of these looking really beaten up. I mean, I only just slightly scraped that wall.
Clear low. That lap was at 43.4.
Mind you, if I leave my late turn in as late as them, I can't get down to that white line. So I think I'm going to end up, well, pretty much where I was before the pit stops actually, probably,
Gap to one behind is now 0.9. The lap time was 43.6.
this, yeah, the front end is just not going to go down there. It's just not having it. without massively, massively slowing down.
You've just done a 43.8.
I'll go up too high now. Way too high. I reckon I used too much of my tyres up when I was doing that. Battling. This guy's going to get me easy. And I think I've got a bit of space after that. Only a little bit. 4 laps, 3 laps to go after this one. Oh, jeez.
The gap to Marinaro ahead is increasing. It's now 2.7 seconds.
Just before those pit stops I was actually running quite good laps, but now just to get back in that. Just doesn't want to slow down. It's definitely going to get me. It just doesn't. Can't get the front to come down. 2 laps to go after this. He's definitely going to get me. He might get me before this one. If his car sticks, he's sorted,
Car inside.
in all honesty.
Still there. 2 laps left. That last lap was at 44.0. He's still there.
They're inside.
One lap to go.
P13. 1 more lap to go. Place.
Well done, mate. Good finish.
Wow, so I am knackered after that, amazingly. 60 laps of just, what you think it's just turning left, but it's just bounce, feel, bounce, bounce, bounce. Try and get everybody that's braking all of a sudden here. Nothing worse than going a 0 incident point race only to get incident points in a cooldown lap. Somebody slams their brakes on in front of you. Ah. Wow. That's a whole different experience of the ovals. Those little twiddly 20 lappers, 15 laps.
Watch your
And,
speed. Box in 400 meters.
Daytona and stuff I've been doing in the D class. Right, 13th. A sort of middling ground. Yeah, I've lost
Box
a bit
in
of eye rating,
5.
but
4,
It's got to be expected your first time on a
2,
circuit.
1. Box now.
Right, let's have a quick look at the incidents. I'm not expecting too many. As far as there was only the one yellow flag, I believe. Let me just get rid of this place for a minute. My lovely John Deere. Meet job. Let's get back to the start of the race. It's quite dark, wasn't it? Dark it was. Oh, that's not the start of the race, that was me just having a quick running qualifying. This is the start of the race. I think we're going to be short. Oh yes, so he does have a little bit of a... That obviously wasn't enough to trigger a yellow flag though. I think there must be a couple like that. Oh, that means I'm going to feature. So that is exactly what I did. Oh, oh no! Well, that was lucky. That was a. Oh, that's gutted. Oh, yep. He's. I knew we'd do that. Expect a lot of it. Oh, no, we've got some actual contact. Again, not enough to trigger a... I think we're going to have another scraper. Yeah. Oh, I haven't got another scraper because I remember him doing that in front of me. Almost followed him up there. That seems slightly weird seeing a Lando Norris crash helmet inside our NASCAR truck. That's the guy I finished behind. Dear. Good for me, is it? Just got a lot of wall scraping here. That's going to be another one. Oh, no, maybe not. That was, he tried to stop hitting them. That was definitely a bit of wall. At some point there's something a little bit more than a wall scrape here somewhere, because we had a yellow flag. Ah, pit stops. So that's the pit stops that started. They have. Could be about to get a yellow flag. Oh, this is it. Ooh, that was, yeah. Dear. This is me. Not sure what I did there. Just enjoy my car for a moment. And there we go. Oh. Under caution. I think that was under caution. That might be why it was a delayed start. And actually, you can see quite a bit of the bouncing actually on the footage now. That's 60 laps without 2 minutes. Quite clean actually. Completely different to Daytona. But then the field, you know, it spreads out. This is definitely a track that spreads the field out. There's my slight touch. And that actually hindered me quite a lot, actually. Not sure of it. Oh, and there's the guy. I'm guessing he may have won the race and he wants to do a bit of a... I don't really get to do that very often. Well done, Mr. Allen. There we go. Let's go and have a look, see what that's done to our ratings. Save the replay. So, 60 lap race. So that's nice. It's a nice plus 18 on safety. It's 8 on the I rating. I'm not say it's not about I rating at this stage. It's more about, well, one, learning, because that's clearly something I've got to do here. Slaps quite some way, guys. So some work. Stand. This one does have setups as well. So setup, shop, setup. Practice much. So I did about 2 laps. Yeah, there we go. Today's race finished, and that's quite nice to end. It's quite a good race. Just the one brush with the wall. I will be back later in the week. Definitely going to attempt circuit at some stage this week with that. I want to give that a go. It's a track I've always shied away from on ACC, but I tested there this week, and it's quite different to the ACC version. So I'm definitely going to give that a go. It's still a death trap at the top of the mountain. Truth. But it just feels, I don't know, it just feels slightly nicer in iRacing than ACC. So yeah, I'm definitely up for that. Okay. Enjoyed the video. Catch you again next time. Thanks for watching.